Okay, are we ready? All right. This video is dedicated to my friend Amy. She was asking me the other day how that I did my 5-gallon prep buckets. And so I'm kind of set up here in my office. It's not my normal place, but it's the only place I could get for my camera to, you know, be where I could see. Anyway, okay. Okay, let me tell you the things that you're going to need. Food, number one. You will need an iron. And yes, mine is ancient, but it still works. The lid, bucket, Mylar bags, a piece of board that will fit across your 5-gallon bucket, a rubber mallet or a real handsome strong man, and oxygen absorbers. Now, usually in a 5-gallon bucket, I will use one of the big oxygen absorbers, but I'm out. So I'm using 3 small ones. Okay, now this bucket, 5-gallon bucket, oh, let me show you. Food grade. This is a food grade bucket. And yes, it's heavy, so I'm kind of using my body there. Okay, so you got your food grade bucket. With a Mylar bag, I'm not sure that you really have to have a food grade bucket with a Mylar bag, but I do just because I want to be on the safe side. And the lid. Okay, now I've got rice down in here, but it's not all the way full. This was, I don't know, a 20-pound bag of rice there. So, and then I got an 8-pound bag of pinto beans. I mean, I just ran to Walmart and grabbed this stuff just a few minutes ago because I wanted to make this video for her so she could see it. Okay, so now that I have the beans and the rice. Oh, a note on your beans and rice. You want your food to last as long as you can. And for your beans and your rice, your potential shelf life when it is put away properly is 25 to 30 years. I had a friend that I used to work with down on the Army base, and he was Mormon. And he was telling me one day about his grandmother had a 55-gallon barrel of pinto beans. It was like 50 years old, and they were still eating on it. So it lasts, people. It's dried. Now, the older it gets, it will get a little harder, so you may have to soak it a little bit more, but hey, it's edible. All right, so now we have everything in there. We're going to throw in our oxygen absorbers. Oh, one neat thing about the oxygen absorbers. I keep them in a quart jar. And I have this neat thing down in my kitchen that it'll go on the top of the jar, and it goes in there, and there's like a little tube that comes out, and it sucks all the air out of the jar. So as soon as I finish this, I'll go suck that back down, and it'll be good for a long time because I've had those for like a year or so, and they're still good and hot. They'll be good and hot. Okay. So now at this point, what you're going to want to do is get it up next to you. And we're going to seal. Ow, that just fell on my ankle. Get to it. Okay. We're going to pull it here, and we're just going to seal it. Okay, now this is where your wonderful iron comes in. Now I already got this hot, so you're just going to seal this Mylar bag just like this. It's really cool. I like to see it. I like to see how it works, y'all. Okay, now you get this, and that's sealed, right? You see how that's all nice and pretty and flat? Okay, now next step is my Rainbow, a vacuum cleaner. Any vacuum cleaner will work. Rainbow's the only thing I have in the house. My shop vac is outside in the shop. Okay, now I'm going to stick this Rainbow attachment all the way to the end. Now I'm going to put my thing back over there. And I'm going to kind of get it to there. Now, that was hot. I'm going to turn this on. I wish you could see how this was really sucking it up. But I mean, like, obviously you can't even see the nylon bag anymore. Okay, so while that's sucking, I'm going to take my iron. And when I pull that out, I'm going to run over with my iron. Ready? And it's drilling. Get out of there. Okay. Now, there's the little amount of air that does maybe go back in there. The little amount of air that maybe goes back down in there is not going to matter because your oxygen absorbers are going to get the rest of it. But let me turn it this way.